We give you the facts, it's not what you think. Popeye Newsling, Young King, 1 yard, bless.
Good morning, Popeye. Grandma watch Popeyes every morning and every night.
What am I think? What am I think? You're listening to Popeye News Links. This is the Admiral Tibet who I represent, and remember, the time is so serious, cantankerous and dangerous. This is Popeye News Links.
People of Center, St. Mary and surrounding.
Yeah, watch Popeyes, mama.
Here is
Where I watch?
Popeye.
are you an entertainer? If you are,
Greetings viewers and subscribers. In today's journey, we are leaving the Border Jerk Center at the border of Westmoreland and Hanover, and we are heading to Montego Bay in the parish of St. James. Continue to sit back, continue to relax, and continue to enjoy this journey with me. In the news today, last week, Tuesday morning, September 23, about 8 o'clock, a man, he operates a gaming machine vehicle named FUNATICS in and around Montego Bay. This vehicle is a Mitsubishi coach bus, and that coach bus is retrofitted with gaming machine boxes inside it. These gaming machine boxes includes Patagol and roulette boxes, and we are told that these boxes are valued at millions of Jamaican dollars. We are told that last week, Wednesday morning, the man, he parked and securely locked up the bus at an open lot at Valencia Drive in the Mount Salem area of St. James and went home. Yesterday morning, Wednesday, October 1, about 8 o'clock, when he returned to the bus, it was realized that the front door of the bus was open. On closer inspection, it was observed that the lock was damaged. Checks were made inside the bus, and it was discovered that hoodlums, them thief 17 gaming boxes, 4 Patagold, and 13 roulette boxes valued at 8.5 million Jamaican dollars. Just like that. Over in Brownstown, Senton, on Tuesday night, September 30, the Chinese operators, they securely locked up the Brownstown supermarket along Top Road in Brownstown and went away. Early yesterday morning, Wednesday, October 1, at minutes to 3 o'clock, hoodlums went there. The hoodlums, they entered through a grill at the back that was not securely locked. They then cut out a section of some plyboards and entered the storeroom. The hoodlums, they then entered the supermarket where them thief cash of over 1.5 million Jamaican dollars, several cartons of cigarettes and phone cards valued at over 1.2 million Jamaican dollars and other items. The hoodlums, they then made good their escape. Just like that. In this next report, now, I carried a report in August about an incident that took place on Friday, August 8, along Darlington Drive in the Old Harbour area of St. Catherine. A 32-year-old taxi driver, he was driving a white 2018 Toyota Probox motor car, and he was out on the hustling. He parked the vehicle along Darlington Drive. We are told that the driver, he stepped out of the vehicle leaving the key in the ignition and the engine running. A guy then boarded the car and drove away with it along South Street towards the Old Harbour High School direction. A report was made to the police, who commenced investigation. Well, late last month, a guy was held by the police driving the car with a different license plate. He was taken into police custody. His name is Barnaby. Corey is a 28-year-old bus conductor living at Carlett's Avenue in the Spanish Town area of St. Catherine. We are told that Corey, when he was questioned by the police, he gave them a caution statement in the presence of his lawyer, confessing that he was the one who thieved the car. He was charged for larceny of motor vehicle and he'll be facing the courts shortly. In this next report, the police, they have arrested and charged a 37-year-old taxi driver for the offenses of 1. Robbery with aggravation, 2. Possession of prohibited weapon, 3. Using a firearm to commit a felony, and 4. Possession of firearm with intent to injure. His name is Jeffrey Powell and he's living at Lariston district in the Spanish Town area of St. Catherine. Reports are that on Sunday night, September 28th, a female, she left work and she was heading home. She was at the Greater Portmore shopping centre when she boarded a white Nissan AD wagon motor car with red license plate on it. Jeffrey was driving the car. The car drove off and on reaching the Open Bible Church along the Hellshire Main Road, Jeffrey him stopped, pulled a gun and robbed the female of her blue iPhone 13 Pro Max cell phone. He then ordered her out of the taxi and drove off. The police, they received intelligence and they were able to apprehend Jeffrey as he was driving into his yard at Lariston district. He was found with the cell phone that he robbed from the female and the illegal gun that he used. He was charged, so he'll be facing the courts shortly. Officers, job well done. This one, it took place Sunday night, September 28th, about 11 o'clock. What we're learning is that a 31-year-old InDrive taxi driver, he operated a white Toyota Probox motor car. He received an InDrive dispatch to transport 3 persons from an address at 8 West to be transported to the Portmore Mall in Portmore in the parish of St. Catherine. He picked up the 3 males and as he drove off, the 3 males, they pulled knives. They then held up the driver and robbed him of his cell phone and other valuables that he had on him. One of the hoodlums, he then stabbed the driver in his abdomen and pushed him out of the car. The hoodlums, they then drove away with the Toyota Probox. Persons who were passing, they saw the driver along the roadside, bleeding like crazy, and they called the police. The police, they arrived and they rushed with him to hospital where he was treated and admitted in a serious condition. Boy, may I tell you. In this next report, detectives at the Green Island Police Station, they've arrested and charged Tyrece Johnson. Tyrece is 24 years old and he's living at Orange Bay Road in the parish of Hanover. Tyrece, he has been charged for assault at common law, possession of prohibited weapon and unlawful wounding. The allegation is that on Friday night, September 26, about minutes after 10 o'clock, a birthday party was being held in a yard in the area. Tyrece, he was at the party and it is said that he pulled a gun from his waistband and had it swinging in one of his hands while he was dancing. A guy was at the party. He went and told Tyrece to put away the gun. An argument developed. During the argument, it is said that Tyrece, he charged the gun and stepped up to the guy who spoke to him. He pushed him in his chest and his face. Tyrece, he then used the gun to hit the guy on his forehead, causing a wound. The guy fell to the ground and Tyrece, he continued hitting him. Citizens intervened and parted them. The guy, he was assisted to the Noel Holmes Hospital in Lucy where he was treated and subsequently released. The police, they were informed and they commenced investigation. On Monday, September 29, Tyrece, he was picked up by the police and subsequently charged, so he'll be facing the courts shortly. In this next report, detectives at the Old Harbour Police Station, they've arrested and charged a 22-year-old guy for shooting a TikToker and one of his friends. The guy who was charged is Daniel Ackeem Gallimore, but he's popularly known as Mari. Mari, like I said, is 22 years old and he's living at Old Harbour in the parish of St. Catherine. Reports are that Tuesday night, September 16, about 10:30, the 19-year-old TikToker and a 30-year-old guy, they were among a group of persons who were gathered at a location at Phase 2 Old Harbour Villa when they were approached by a group of hoodlums who opened gunfire at them. The hoodlums then made good their escape on foot in the area. When the smoke was clear, it was realized that the 19-year-old TikToker, he had received gunshot wounds to the right side of his buttocks and the 30-year-old guy, he received gunshot wounds to his upper back and his right shoulder. They were rushed to hospital where they were treated and admitted. Mari, he was named as one of the shooters and he was subsequently taken into custody by the police. He was subsequently charged, so he'll be facing the courts shortly. In this next report, that man on your screen, his name is Mr. Aston Barrett, but many persons called him Callie. On June 25, earlier this year, Callie, he celebrated his 70th birthday. He lived at Egypt Gardens in the Big Bridge area of Westmoreland. Our information is that Callie, he was living alone, but he would normally visit his family members who are living nearby in the evenings for dinner. On Monday morning, September 29, about 10 o'clock, Callie, he went and he visited a family member in the Egypt Gardens area. That Monday evening, Callie, he was supposed to go to his family members for dinner, but he did not show up. Checks were made at his home, but he was not seen. As a result, family members, they filed a missing persons report at the Little London police station. Persons continued searching for Callie and his photographs were posted on social media. Yesterday afternoon, Wednesday, October 1, about 3 o'clock, a passerby saw Callie's body floating in a river in the Egypt Gardens area. An alarm was raised and the police were called. Callie's body was taken out of the water and inspected by the police. We are told that no mark of violence was seen on Callie's body and the police, they do not suspect any foul play. A post-mortem will be done to ascertain exactly what is the cause of Callie's death. Sad indeed. So, let me ask you something. Let me ask you something. Have you hit on the love button as yet? If you have not yet done so, remember to hit on it. Also, if you are over here watching our videos and you have not yet subscribed, hit on the subscribe button as also. Hit on the notification bell. Then click all so that whenever we drop a new video, you will be one of the first to be notified. In the final report for today, that hoodlum on your screen, his name is Dawntay Allen, but he's popularly known as Freelance. Freelance lived at Catherine Hall in Montego Bay in the parish of St. James, but he also frequented areas like Albion Lane, North Lane and Greenwood in the parish of St. James. Freelance and his cronies, they used to go around robbing and killing in and around Montego Bay. Freelance was identified in at least one of the murders, and when he realized that the police were looking for him, he jumped on a boat to one of the Caribbean islands. He then managed to cross the border into the United States of America, where he was living in New York. Freelance is now in ICE custody in New York, and soon and very soon he'll be deported back to Jamaica to face his judgment. On the early morning of Friday, January 5, about 3 o'clock last year, that young man on your screen, his name is Shacqkim Leslie, but he was popularly known as Tino. Tino was 24 years old and he used to live at Shantytown in the Paradise Norwood area of St. James. Tino, he was employed as a scullion at Margaretaville in Montego Bay. We are told that on that fateful early morning, Tino, he left work and he went to the Gully bus stop in Montego Bay to get a taxi to go home when he was approached by a group of hoodlums who robbed him and they pumped at least 10 bullets into Tino's body. He died on the spot. Exactly 1 week later, on Friday night, January 12, about minutes to 9 o'clock last year, that young man on your screen, his name is LeSean Thompson, but he was popularly known as Xavi. Xavi was born on April 11, 2001, and he lived at Hendon Norwood in Montego Bay in the parish of St. James. We are told that Xavi, he was a customer service rep and he was employed to a call center in Montego Bay. Xavi, he was standing near to the bus stop where Tino was killed when it is alleged that Freelance walked up behind him, put a gun to the back of his head and squeezed it once. LeSean, he fell to the ground and Freelance, he made good his escape on foot in the area. LeSean, he died on the spot. So, like I said, Freelance was identified as the killer and he's wanted for the murder, and whenever he's deported to Jamaica, he will definitely be charged for murder. The mayhem continues. Blessed love, everybody.
Tell a friend for tell a friend for tell a friend about Popeye Newslink and PNL Blog TV. Like, subscribe and share. Quicksilver sing, if we just unite, what a country this will be. If we just unite, Jamaica live in unity. If we just unite, what a country this will be. If we just unite, Jamaica live in unity. Hey, crime it a mash up Jamaica, criminals them a mash up Jamaica, Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. Crime it a mash up Jamaica, criminals them a mash up Jamaica, Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. I coulda sunshine or rain, Jamaica, no problem, no pain. Rude boy them block out can't tame, but me want me country back, give me country back. To the street and the lane, everybody them start complain. Bloodshed, what a shame, but me want me country back, give me country back. Crime it a mash up Jamaica, criminals them a mash up Jamaica, Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. Crime it a mash up Jamaica, criminals them a mash up Jamaica, Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. Jamaica, Jamaica, the land of the sun. Jamaica become now the land of the gun. East and north and south when me turn, country and town man